Hello, good morning. Benifits as always. Mwasuze mutya obudde nnyingiddewo nakigambisa abasatu kitundu ate ngenza okuyingira ngenza okulaba mbadde birendiko nabyo ne biyingira. Kale nno bwe twetaaga ebintu bingi nnyo naye ntera nnyo okwagala okuwuliriza mukama wange ono ng'ayogera ng'asaba
manyi byonna mbiyigidde mu nsi eno gye nzize ntambuliramu n'emyaka gino gye nnyina. Nja kusabira mukwano gwange Fifi ne bakozi bana Bukedde TV nabo bakuume obayambe obawe endowooza eri positive batunulire nga ne argument zaabwe bazikola okupromotinga ekirungi so si ekibi ngera bumanyi mukama nti no ekibi nomala ekisasamaza era kikola nnyo amawulire naye ebiseera ebisinga tekikolera bantu bo kirungi so kigwe ebiseera ebisinga sife ba artist basobola ekikola naye gwe Katonda affe gwasobola ekikola noba channelinga kuba understanding yaabwe yesobola okutwala eggwanga lyaffe maaso. Yakusabira industry yaffe eno eyaba artist naffe tuchannelinge kuba naffe olumu tuba abapangulukufu naye amin bwobanga otu direct nze Katonda affe tumanyi nti tujja kubeera ne contribution gye tukola ku ggwanga lyaffe. Yakusabira eggwanga lyange abakulembeze baffe mukama bakwateko kuviira ddala ku presidenti ne cabinet ye yonna nsabira n'aba opposition nabo bakwate ku bwongo mukama abaveemu enjawukana ezo nabo baleme kutunulira muntu nga muntu wabula batunulire ensi bamanye nti ensi ate nabe basinga obunene Uganda si ya kino kibiina oba si ya kiri ekibiina naye ffenna tusobola okubeera n'endowooza eri positive tutwala maaso Uganda yaffe ne tugyeyagaliramu ate ne batoto baffe ne bagyeyagaliramu ne batoto b'abatoto baffe so nja
our president yasaba nti asabira bonna opposition okwegatta abasabira kubanga bwe beegatta they can take our country further. Today I want to talk about, there is a lot of news is going on that I'm going to, let me start with the news. Tata Noob and other 12 people were arrested in Jinja, were remanded to prison. They will be back on 13th of February. Sewanyana and Segrinya, they were also remanded back to prison until it's the same 13th, but this time there is a hope that they are going to listen to bail, but not go back to the wrong process. Imagine they have argued. I remember I was going to Madrid that time. They were arguing, seeking constitutional review that the case should be heard in the same place, and the judge refused. Now they are back to the same. Katibwino, even Amateka, it doesn't change. That is the beauty of that. So Bobby Young is still missing, unknown. We have got so many people now missing, and the leader of opposition was in parliament and it demanded that he presented a list of 25 to know where they are whereabouts. Now, according to human rights, they have accounted for 7 people, 18 they haven't been accounted to. So now the leader of opposition, the deputy speaker of the parliament, said they're going to meet him on Tuesday because he was not well, he was isolating. These are positive in the right direction. So there is so many news. Shamim Malende is still unwell. Sewanyana is seriously not well. And the other people in Chitaria, in Chigo, in prison, they are not well. But it is on record when Sewanyana was standing up all the time asking the judge to have treatment. Our Constitution Article 23(6) says right to access medical services. But that was not done. As we saw the news that happened in the parliament, Namganza was censored. I'm not bothered about it. But the thing is that there is no fairness. There is discrimination because Musenero was censored, but her case ended it. She took money, lots of money, and showed us mice wherever. So, and then we had IGG. Betty Kame was called to come to Consassi. She ran to court to stop it. So Namuganza This is what Bobby Wine sings. When you stand on the truth, be ready to stand on your own. For her, she knew she had nothing to do with the land, because Museveni writes her letter and said, this is what I want you to do. And that is what she did, executing. And then she had her proof that the Speaker of the Parliament was after her, because the husband is working, is a registrar for marriage. So the husband couldn't register the marriage for Namugas, for Anita Mongi, because it's not verified where that marriage took place. And because she was standing by the truth, she was ready to go alone, to go it alone, as long as it stands. That is a very important point. We have to know that. So my main point, united forces of change. What do we do with the United Forces of Change? And the United Forces of Change, for me, I see beauty. I see bargains. Yesterday, I was watching videos of many years. Bobby Wine was talking about hoping that people, they will join up, hoping that other opposition will join up. That is the real deal. We have to know that. That is a bargain in a way that it is free. It is difficult. You see, NRM, to get people stand together, they are having to pay people. But NUP, we are not going to pay people. That is what people should understand. So it is a bargain. The benefits they are. If we are united, we're gonna disperse ourselves. We're gonna overrun the system of NRM. We're gonna overrun their intelligence. But as long as we stay as NUP, it is easier to contain NUP. Forget about that. But what we need to know, that if somebody stands in Bukoloma Simbi, somebody will stand in Magere, somebody will stand in Arua, in Kasese, in Western Uganda, different noise, different voice, and the people will perceive them and people will listen to them. So if you don't know, that is what the government is fighting tooth and nail to stop, that we don't unite. Because if we unite, they know they will be gone. However, our unity, it is going to go on the deal. Our unity, our ultimate goal is to oust a dictator. That is what we have to know, is to oust a dictator. But we can do it together, not because we are FDC, we are DP, we are ANT. We don't believe the same, but end of the day, we are Ugandans. National unity platform. We are inviting everybody. FDC, they've got their principles. Every FDC, they've got their vision. They have got their statement. It is not the same as we Ugandans, but everything is designed around our constitution. So what we have to know, United Forces of Change is a bargain, has got lots of benefits. Because what we might not have, FDC might have it. If we put it together, the enemy, we are closing on enemy. If we bring it DP, we put it together, the enemy is closing down. If what we have to do is to widen, what we have to see what happened in the parliament. 348 people said yes for Namuganza, 5 no, 3 abstain. So when you look at that, the number is still a big question. We need the numbers. We need to know, we need to have numbers. As we are entering 2026, we don't have any chance of not going to 2026. Something I didn't say about parliament yesterday is like, oh, dictator Tomulekela. You never leave it for the dictator. You like it or not, don't ever leave it for the dictator. You must know that. If you say you boycott election, dictator will go along with the election, and once they go with the election, they will be legitimate. So that is what we have to know. What we have to know is to have quick deals and a response. That within United Forces of Change, there must be deals. That word is normal. People, they must say money, blah, blah. No, the deal must be there. Who is going to be the leader? What are we going to do? What deal? What side are you going to take? What side are you going to do? These are deals. They call them deals. And then we must have a quick response. quickly, because we are remaining with the 2 years to make our ground, to strategize, to say, okay, FDC, you are strong in Eastern Uganda. Yes, settle that and make sure no NRM. Yes, NUP, you are strong in Uganda. Yes, do it. Yes, in Northern Uganda, they killed everybody for NUP. How can we strategize? Mama Zedriga, you are there. Then we say, in Western Uganda, Mukisha, you are there. What can we do? Those people, they were even taking for them to vote. And then we can end up with one biggest strategy, how to get the vote. And the last deal will be what you're gonna do after they rig the election, because they will. What you're gonna do before, what you're gonna do during the election, and what you're gonna do after they rig. That is the possibility. You don't want to hear this, but we are looking at reality. So, United Forces of Change, we need it, 100%. We need it. We have tried it, and it hasn't worked on our own. Somebody who is quicker can see that and then say, okay, come FDC, come BSJ, come what? Did you know the powerhouse that these people they possess? This is why you see Salim Saleh is going to come up with this. But this is our moment to start stopping that. That we start stopping that. That when they bring these cheats, these letters, evidence, so we say, okay, you made a mistake, but we need a change. You saw what happened to Entebbe Airport. You saw. So we need United Forces of Change. Our leaders, they've been showing us example. They need to be united. Our leaders, they have differences, but they are making effort to be united. They are putting on the face. So you like it or not, because they know, they recognize, they've been there. The only way is to unite. Now you see, we need a number of MPs of not less than 143. How are we going to do that? Where are the deals? The deals should be syndicate. We used that in by-election. Lukungiri worked. Where Jema person is, where Ginger East Pomwe was, where somebody in Igulu was. So these are the deals. We don't need to know. People are going to say, we need to know. No, you don't. These, we leave it to them. They will come and introduce to us. Whatever we do, we are going to do it. And we are going to change. We are going to go ahead. We are going to take out the dictator. If we are united, it's the best. I see it's a bargain. When I say bargain, it's kintu kya bwerere kiri awo kizze. So many times they have tried, it hasn't worked. But we can try this time and we take it to our own advantage. We got no way out. Our goal, automatic goal, is to win. Our word is to win, to take out a dictator. And we can share that with the United Forces of Change. You can see how NRM, they are jealous. You can see how they are attacking us. So that is what we have to know. So we have so many people in prison, so many people in the hospitals, so many people everywhere. No, Rachel. United Forces of Change, I see it as a bargain, as a benefit that is going to benefit us. We like it or not. We keep on what? People power, our power, people power. What you have to know, when we unite, we are not going to become friends. We are going to be comrades. That is what it means. Comrade, you have one aim. You don't need to be friends. We are going to be different the way we believe. But if we set our deals and we respond to them, we implement them, we'll be in a good place. I thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Ugandans. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And I will see you another time.